after last week, how are you feeling going into your second meet of the indoor season?
I feel really good. I think we had a pretty good start to our indoor campaign, especially after being off. I think it was over 320 days since the last time we competed. We got a lot of wins out of last week. The kids, the student athletes, I should say, I think they did a good job of executing. And when you execute, then the performances come with the execution. And I think that's why we're able to get so many individual wins. So I'm really encouraged as we get ready to move, more into the indoor season. But although we had a great start, nobody really cares about how you started. It's the only thing that matters is how you finish. And that's what we're setting our sights on, is to continue to get better week by week as we approach the conference championship.
So this week you have a one-day meet with a larger field of SEC teams. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's what our whole indoor season is. Each weekend we want to make sure that the competition can get a little bit tougher, a little bit tougher, and a little bit tougher as we make our way to the conference championship. I have no problem with saying I think we're in the best league in the country as far as track and field is concerned. So it's now's the time to start seeing more SEC teams as we continue to prepare for the conference championship.
You had a lot of newcomers competing last weekend. How did you feel about their performance?
All in all, good. We had, I can't count on the top of my head how many, newcomers we had. I know Amy Warren was a freshman, so her very first collegiate meet, she goes out and gets a W. I think that's a really great confidence booster for her. But she also understands that the challenges isn't that first meet. Like each weekend, it's going to get a little bit tougher. Keyshawn Bird, I think he competed at a high level. He's a newcomer for us. I really hope I'm not forgetting somebody and they're like, oh, he didn't mention me. But from top to bottom, we had several PRs from our newcomers, which I think gives them confidence to say, hey, listen, the training is working. If I continue to listen to coach, whoever that may be, that they will. If they continue to listen to them and continue to execute the plan, that they're going to continue to get the performances that they desire.
Can you lay out your expectations for this weekend for us?
Yeah. Just compete at the highest level. Try to beat the man or woman to the left and right of you. Don't get so caught up in trying to run a specific time or throw a specific distance or jump a specific distance. It's really just about executing your event, executing what your coach has laid out for you to do, and just follow simple instructions. If we can follow simple instructions, we're going to be successful not only this weekend but weekends to come. So, I want to see people executing, and of course I want to leave the meet healthy as well.
How did your coaching staff feel after last weekend?
I don't want to put words in everybody's mouths. I think as far as just the overall team performances, I think the staff felt really good about where we are right now. I know we had some groups that didn't quite perform the way that they wanted to, and that's because their coach holds them to a high standard. We hold ourselves to a high standard as coaches, and all the individual coaches hold their groups to a high standard, and the standard is the standard. So from an overall performance, the staff is feeling really good about what we did last week. There are some things that we want to continue to build on, and there's a couple of groups that need to perform and execute better at the meet. Like they show it every day at practice. All they have to do is just go and take that and put it into the competition.
I know every track runs different. How do you feel about the South Carolina facility?
Yeah, this is our first time going. It's a relatively new facility. It's I've heard really great things about it, so I'm excited to have the opportunity to compete there. It's going to be some of our kids' first time competing on the 200-meter bank track, but it's one of the best facilities in the country, and we're looking forward to having the opportunity to go there.
Thank you, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you.